Good afternoon to all the Colonia Country Club members. It's Casey O'Reilly and Nick Allen holding the camera. Today is Thursday, April 19th. We're on the driving range here at Colonia, and I thought today we'd start out a video, first one of the year, and talk a little bit about the takeaway, the start of the swing. Something simple that everybody can practice as you start coming out here to work on your game and get ready for the season. Now that the course is open, and hopefully the weather turns for the better soon. So today we want to talk about the takeaway. There's a lot of ways to take the club back. Everybody has almost a different takeaway, but there are some basic principles that everybody should follow that I'd like to go over today. And I'm going to do a couple drills here for you guys to show you how you can practice what I think is a better takeaway and an easier takeaway to start your swing. The first thing you could do, not everybody has a straw hat, but basically what I want to show you is that, you know, what the good players try to do in their takeaway is strive to move what they call a triangle back together in one piece. So if you see at my address here, there's a triangle formed between my shoulders and my arms. And what the best players in the world are trying to do is maintain that triangle to about hip high. So they're not really trying to take the club and bring it behind them, and they're not trying to lift the club up in front of them. Unless they want to hit a specialty shot, like a hook, they'll take it inside, or if they want to hit a cut, they'll take it outside. But for a straight shot, for the everyday takeaway, the basic swing, the good players form a triangle at address, meaning their left arm is slightly in front of the ball at address, and there's a triangle there, you can see that. And they're trying to maintain that to hip high. Now, what I try to do when I practice in the wintertime is I just take a straw hat and I put it in between my forearms, and I don't hit balls like this obviously, but what I practice is, there's my triangle, I just maintain, see that? See how the hat is still in there, it hasn't moved. So I'm moving that club back with my chest and my sternum, my body. I'm not moving my arms independently, because if I did that, the hat would fall to the ground, right? So this just gives you a great sensation of making sure that the chest, the shoulders, and the arms are moving together away from the ball about hip high. Right, so there it is. I kind of do that a lot in the wintertime when you can't play inside. I just practice that. And then what you could do when you come out here to the driving range, you could do this tip, which is I think even better, because you can actually hit balls doing this. Is, you know, this is the golf ball that I want to intend to hit to my target. I'm going to put a golf ball about, I don't know, a foot behind it, maybe a little more, and set my triangle at address right there. And what I want to feel now, because I don't have the hat in my arms there, I want to feel like the back of my left hand, the glove logo here, is pushing the club away from the target. The target is that way, but I want to get the feeling of pushing this hand away and hitting that ball. I don't know, Nikki, if you could get that in the camera so they see it. So if I put the ball on my target line, I put the club on my target line, form my triangle, what I'm trying to do is push the club away into that ball with my chest. There it is, hip high, I've maintained the triangle. So what you could do is just get the feeling of, what you don't want to have is, everybody's right-handed, but you don't really want to take the club back with your right arm, because if you do that, that sucks the club in, and this folds real quick. You could see if you take it back with your right arm, you kind of lose your triangle. It's not where it was at address. So if it's here at address, we want it here, there. We want the same position. And the only way you're going to do that is pushing that left hand away and letting that chest go with it. So that's a simple takeaway. And like I said, you can hit balls doing this. So if you put the ball here, you get your target. Always point the club at your target first, and then get your triangle right there, and then just feel that pushing feeling, and you get a nice straight shot. So that's just a little tip of how to start your swing. It also works with a driver. I did not bring a driver out here, but if you wanted to tee up your driver, you would just take the golf ball, instead of being about a foot away, Obviously we want to make a bigger swing with the driver, a bigger arc, so we're going to move this ball probably a few more inches back. And if it was a driver, I'd play the ball more forward in my stance, still get my triangle, and then just make a little bit more of a stretch with that. There it is. You can see I've maintained my triangle, and then from here it's just a little turn to get the club to the top. So it's not a turn from the start. We don't want to turn right from the get-go because, I mean, that's a great tip just to show you there. If you just turn your shoulders right away, I get that ball on your target line there. If I just make a turn of my shoulders, I'm missing that ball in the club. I haven't had my triangle and I'm already off the target line. So that's why it's a good visual. You want to get the feeling of push that left hand away from the ball, and there's the triangle, and then a little turn to the top, and you're ready to go. Now it's just deliver the club with the right side through. Next video we'll talk about the downswing, but that's just a little start there, a little video to start your swing, get the season going here. If you want to take any lessons with myself or Nick, we're here every day for you, and we look forward to seeing you here at the club. Thank you.